The new year is almost here and so are a heap of new motorcycles. 2017 is going to be a good one. Here's some we can't wait to ride. KTM 1290 Super Adventure R, the biggest just got bigger. Even though there's a very solid argument for ADV bikes to lower their capacity, KTM is going the other way, jamming its explosive 1301cc V-twin from the Super Duke R and Super Adventure into their high-end world crosser. If size really does matter, the KTM's got it in spades. Fire roads may never look the same again. Yamaha YZF-R6, the unloved and forgotten supersport class, is getting its first new bike in what feels like a lifetime. And it's a real 4-cylinder 600, not a jacked-up 4, or a twin or a triple. We're hoping this new R6 will be the ultimate evolution of a class that started in the mid-80s. It'll have all the electronic bells and whistles of the R1 in a much smaller chassis. It's time to go apex hunting. Honda CBR1000RR SB/SB2 Honda's CBR1000RR is getting its first real workover since 2008. That's quite some time, especially when we've had new bikes from absolutely everyone else in that time. We won't have to wait long to swing a leg over it, either, as we'll be heading to Portimao in Portugal to give it a real squeeze. Is this the year the Big H returns to the top of the SBK tree? Ducati Supersport like a fine bottle of red. The new Ducati Supersport stole hearts when it was shown off for the first time at Intermid in Cologne, last October. This could be the sport bike for all riders, with just the right amount of grunt and a chassis that will hopefully hold up the former Supersport model's reputation for comfort and cornering prowess. Plus, the styling is divine and a fresh break from current sport bike trends. This'll be a good bike. Ducati Superleggera Carbon Fiber. The name just sounds fast, and the new Superleggera from those sultans of style at Ducati is positively laced with the stuff. Frame, swing arm, wheels, bodywork, it's all made from the black gold. And there's another point we love about the Superleggera. It's got the most powerful production engine of all time. 215 horsepower pushing a claimed 368 pounds wet. Good grief. Triumph Street Scrambler. Triumph started the modern scrambler game back in 2006, and next year, they're bringing their new baby to town. The Street Scrambler doesn't differ too much in overall styling and still channels everyone's inner Steve McQueen, and we'll be taking it for a spin early in January. Time to get the wax cotton out, boys and girls. BMW Urban GS. The GS name is, in our opinion, steeped in racing heritage. We simply can't get enough of the early Dakar films of some of the toughest riders the world's ever seen blasting them across the African desert. So when we saw this one, a bike that looks more like those early beasts than any other GS or Arnanet that this particular bike is based off, we had to have a crack. Hopefully it goes as good as it looks. BMW G310 GS. Make no mistake, this bike will be an absolute game changer for BMW. The G310 GS is the key to unlocking the Southeast Asian and Central/South American markets, but it's not just for them. We can enjoy this little beamer, too. Small capacity ADV bikes are absolutely in vogue, and for good reason. They're light, easy to ride and look great. Bring this one on, BMW. Suzuki GSX-R 1000R. The GSX-R is the 1000cc bike with the biggest point to prove in 2017. We've been waiting for a new one for years, and the company knows it must deliver on the promise it's shown in Moto for the past 2 seasons. It's high-stakes time for Suzuki, but they're up to the task. Suzuki builds brilliant sport bikes, pretty much always have, so expect nothing less than excellence from the Hamamatsu heroes. We won't. Husqvarna Vitpillen 410. Oh sweet baby Jesus. 2 years of drawings, spy thoughts and teaser clips later, we will finally be getting a taste of the bike Husqvarna hopes will revolutionize how we view street motorcycles. A perfect blend of old and new, the Vitpillen 401 and the soon-to-be-released 701 is exactly our kind of bike. And considering it's using the KTM 390 Duke as the base, we bet it'll be just as lovely to ride as it is to look at. Fingers crossed.